My friends, God's response to justice, how he gets involved with it. Let's talk about it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Fruit-infused water. Doesn't it leave you kind of tricked? Because is it juice or is it water? I don't know. It's crazy. But hey, whatever you choose to drink with your amazing breakfast, I just want to say thank you for having your breakfast with me. Now, we're going to shift this because what's more important than having breakfast with me is allowing God's word to get us ready for our day. And that's what we're going to do. So I want to take you to Isaiah 61, verse 8. What we need to deal with is how God gets involved with justice. We've talked a little bit about our authority. We've talked about waiting. We've talked about the balance. All of these things are in previous videos. If you haven't watched them, man, bless us. Go back and watch them so they can bless you, which is why we do this in the first place. But while you're chomping down on whatever it is, maybe it's an Eggo with ham and maple syrup on it. I don't know, whatever you're doing right now, let's do the word. Here we go. For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrong. I will faithfully give them their recompense, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. Whew. When God makes a deal and he upholds that deal, you better know that it's going to be upheld correctly. Now, here's the good news. God will always uphold his covenants. He'll always fulfill his promises. That's who he is. He's not a man that he should lie. He promises to do this. It's incredible. It's powerful. It's the God that we serve and love. Now, he says, there's something I hate. Yes, God actually has hatred towards something. You know what he hates? Look at this. This is crazy. I hate robbery and I hate wrong. God hates this. This is something that infuriates him. One of the things we need to realize is that God has a full spectrum of emotions, and it's not just the good, happy emotions. There are things that get under his skin that irritate him, that frustrate him. Here he's saying, this is what I hate. I hate robbery. I absolutely hate this kind of evil that comes to do wrong, okay? So what he's doing is, I've made a promise. I made a promise that I will give them their recompense, okay? God's promise to us today is that there will be justice upheld. Now that timing might be different than our timing. We've talked about how to wait for that. We talked about how to not overstep that, how to be in line with that. But God's promising, I will make sure that it is handled correctly, which is good because with that justice and that vengeance, God is very specific on how he apportions that. Justice is for us to follow through with, and if we don't follow through with it, he'll finish it. And vengeance is something that he says, don't even get involved with that. That's something that I'll take care of. So in the vein of justice, what we're seeing here is that God will bring justice. He likes to bring it through us who are obedient. He likes to bring it through those who have been called to apportion his law rightly and appropriately. And then there's still the availability of men to deny that. But if they do, God says, I will bring about the justice. I will bring the recompense. I will be the one who faithfully gives the right kind of reward for what is being done. And in this case, that reward is wrath. And nobody wants to deal with that. So my friends, I think today is an encouragement to remember that God's ultimate goal is justice. He wants it accomplished through his children. But if it is neglected by his children, he will uphold it. He never wants us to get involved with vengeance, but through trusting him, he will bring balance and make sure that everything is handled correctly in the end or in the proper time through his people. So let's be obedient vessels, let's recognize God's way, and let's make sure we don't get involved with the things that he hates. If we do that, we are all set for making sure that we're living in harmony with God. And my friends, I want you to live in harmony with God, and I want you to tackle this day for the glory of his kingdom. So go out, love the Lord your God, and walk in his justice, and allow kindness and mercy and humility to uphold you. Until next time, my friends, God bless. My friends, how many mornings have we spent together and how much time have we been able to enjoy God's Word? It is so special to be able to bring breakfast with Bradley to all of you. And I want to ask you to consider partnering with us so that we can expand what God is doing through this incredible ministry. Consider joining our Patreon account, and not only are we going to shower you with perks for doing that, but you'll be part of the process of taking Breakfast with Bradley and spreading it to as many people as possible. Thanks again, my friends. We'll see you next time.